Captain on the bridge.
Alright, Captains, we are back on the bridge, and today we are going to be doing the new Revamped Federation tutorial. Now, in our previous videos, we've done both the featured episodes. We also did the new Forged in Fire TFO, which is the reimagined Assault on Taggart Noir. And we left this for last, which is the new Federation tutorial. I have been looking forward to this because we've already seen some great images come our way, and one of those have come from Tumor Boy. He's working on the bridges and all that stuff, all the interiors, so I'm looking forward to that. So what we have done is just created this toon. I had the captains on the Twitch bridge help me in deciding the career of my captain here, which is an engineer, liberated Borg human male, because I am an LTS member, so I had access to that. And we made this character just specifically for this tutorial. So what we're going to do is go through it, drop my 2 ECs along the way, and then kind of give our conclusions. So here we go. His name is Captain 3 of Trizio. Now it's 3 of Trizio because my main is Trizio. I made a second Triz, which was gonna sort of an alternate, older, future version of him, and this is the third one. So 3 of Trizio. I'm not that creative, so like apps, here we go. Quite excited for this, actually, to be honest with you. I did actually like the previous ones and all the revamps, but I'm really looking forward to this. I'd like to play the trial and make it Delta Recruit. Yes, that is what we want to do. Oh, oof. I remember watching this when I first started. It looks
I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Lived long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpock, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpock says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin. The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Oof.
This is the time we have pinpointed in your timeline, sir. This is when you go back and give yourself this. You'll know what to say. You've already heard yourself say it. It doesn't matter if it's exactly right. The time stream will work itself out. Just make sure you give yourself this. It's our best hope for the future of the galaxy. You'll return to this exact point in time as soon as you have done what you need to do. The galaxy still needs you, Admiral. Ready?
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects.
Talk to me like I'm a noob. That was that brought back some feels, Caps, because it has been a very long time since I've seen that introduction. I didn't expect it, but it brought back the feels, and I'm kind of glad they didn't sort of touch it, but at the same time, it shows you as well how much progression the game has come from, at least graphically. So I think that was really cool. All right, we're going to fix something quickly here, Caps, but for the most part, one of the things that really got me into Star Trek Online was that tutorial. It really made it feel Star Trek for me, and hence, of course, all of us too as well, why we are here. Oops. Take that out there, but of course we're going to start that with an LLAP. Spock's there, and why not give an ode to him? Alright, so here's a new tutorial. I was expecting a new Starfleet, but it looks quite the same. Alright.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
Facial animations have altered. Even the Delta recruits, the first time I did this, we didn't have all those facial animations, so I'm glad they really have all this revamped here.
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics final.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get?
Can you imagine if they actually read your name? That would have been pretty awesome. Uh-oh. I think I just crashed. I think I just crashed. Okay, let's reboot this, Caps. That was an oof. Now, the last couple of days, the servers have been stressed, and yeah, I did actually crash there. I think I'm still on. We're gonna just get back into game, hopefully. Why not, right? Why not? Wouldn't be Star Trek Online if there weren't features. We just call that a feature. Hopefully we can pick up where we left off. And I know a lot of people have been frustrated with how the server performance is, but captains, we just got to work through it. We just got to work through it. We got to be patient. And hopefully things will improve as time goes along. All right, let's try this again. 3 of Trizio, Cadet. We're on the Nagasaki. This shows you how real this game is. There you go. Like nothing happened.
There you are. Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tavrel. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
So we're gonna find Tavrel. That was... making sure everything's working fine again. All right. So these are the new markers. These are kind of what they were before, I thought, but
Greetings. It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Your minimap shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the minimap if you are far away from your objective.
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns.
Live long and prosper.
another LLAP there. Right. Playthrough is going very well. Very well. But nothing's really changed here too much other than facial animations. Oh? Was it always like this? Wasn't there like a glass barrier here? Things that make it go,
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you? Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name? Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me. You're going to have to ask him.
He's so angry.
Objectives, also objects you can interact with, have a glow around them. Press F to interact with a doorbell to notify Captain Taggart of your presence.
Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed.
He looks different? Captain Taggart looks different?
I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
Okay, Captains, I usually pick a tactical officer, is what I pick. So I guess I can pick this.
I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday.
I'll tell Flores to meet you outside. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Salute. Let's go see Flores.
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up?
I really wish they would have changed her hairstyle. Not a fan of that one.
You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program. Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up. Seems most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
Yes, rubber banding has been an issue here. Which has always been, especially with new content drop, but we just We just roll with the punches, Caps.
Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them.
Yeah,
I
everything looks the
sometimes
same
forget that
here.
Bixby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
We gonna race?
Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
Little rubber bandy.
Setting up the training program now. I hope Holodeck 2 is your lucky holodeck. Shoot stuff, don't die. Pretty basic, really. It's standard stuff. The program runs a variation on Mako assault training. The last time I tried to give someone a little help, I ended up on academic probation for the rest of the year. I'm not saying I haven't learned a few tricks since then, though. Phasers are in the lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
Newer players are never gonna know what it's like to have the no facial expressions. So I do like that introduction into the game. It made it real more immersive. This is like all new. Ooh. A little bright, sort of, but this is the new interior that Tumor Boy's working on. Wow. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, that's cool.
The pistol has been automatically equipped.
Auto, yes. Let's just enjoy this, and huge shout out to Tumor Boy because this just looks awesome. That locker going out was a nice touch. Definitely a nice touch.
Move to the center of the room.
Ooh.
In combat, right-click on a target to fire your weapon. While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available.
Now, for some reason, I don't remember being able to auto-fire my weapons, but here I was able to. So but it doesn't actually tell you to. I just know that because of how long we've been playing. Talk to my future self. Whoa, hello, sir. Oh my gosh, this would have been great if they would have. Could you imagine, Caps, if we had the voice box? That would have been awesome. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I am you from your future, and I've come back in time to tell you information you're going to need in the future. I don't quite understand everything myself, but I remember talking to me when I was standing in your shoes, so I knew I had to do this. Scan me. I'm not a hologram or a photonic life form. I'm probably coded in chronoton particles. Think of a number, any number. It will be identical to the one I thought of when I was in your position. Really? If I say blue? Ah, yes, I thought I was quite a comedian back then. The number you're thinking of is blue. That's cheating. Now you can get the real reason why I'm here. As was I. Then after receiving my first command, I spoke with an agent from Temporal Investigations. They confirmed the entire incident occurred. You can do so too, or will do so. I'm going to just do that from now on. This want to tell me. Let's get down to business then. There is a war coming. An ancient race known as the Iconians once ruled huge areas of space, including this one. They had the power of gods, technology far beyond what anyone else had. It took all of the Iconians' enemies rising up against them as one to defeat them. We thought they were extinct. Now we know we were wrong, and they returned to take back everything that was once theirs. That's where you come in. Why me? What makes me special? What makes me special? Most of Starfleet's officers had no opportunity to gather intelligence on this race, their capabilities, and their possible plans. But I did. Throughout your career, we will benefit from the knowledge I'll give you today. When the war with the Iconians comes, the galaxy will have a fighting chance thanks to what we've learned. That's why I've come back, so I will know what to do. Go on. I can't just drop everything on you at once. That could cause a paradox. You'll still need to locate all this information yourself. I'll help guide you. Nani? Take this. It is a Tesseract communication device. It allows me one-way communication from the future to you. There will be updates through that device as you progress through your career. Check it often. I think I've taken up as much of your time as I can. Flores and Captain Taggart are waiting for you. Maraming salamat.
You are now a Delta recruit.
Ooh.
You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates. Press H to holster and draw your weapon.
Well done, Cadet. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory.
Is that because I'm not a tactical officer? Is that what you're saying, sir?
Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations.
Sorry, I came out too perfect.
Yes, you should be proud of your accomplishments here, Cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
Let's close that. Bye, sir.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
So how would I respond? It's a lot of pressure.
You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Go to the shuttle bay.
Your objective locations can also be found on your
compass,
as well as your mini-map.
Ooh, rubber banding.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
I do wish they kind of made it a little smaller, but this is sort of lining up with almost the hallways you see on the current Trek. Massive hallways.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Taggart cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure. I'll meet you over there.
Wow. So the turbo lift, the hallways are new. Some of the doors here are new too as well, I think. Yeah. But still a lot of assets that were used still in the old one. May I have everyone's attention? We're going to be humble. On the first day of class 4 years ago, I looked in the mirror and thought, there is no way I can do this. I know I wasn't the only one. I look around this room and see fear and uncertainty in your eyes. Being responsible for so many lives is a heavy burden. All I ask is that we support one another. We can work as a team, we can accomplish our goals. Starfleet Academy, the USS Nagasaki to her crew.
All cadets, please board your shuttle.
Temporal's like, nope. Oh, wish we had like the new shittles.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Captains, we know this is our kind of go-to line here. Should we? Should we? Let's go!
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. New
USS
ships.
Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting,
Shut
a crew
up.
of 750,
Sorry.
auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft, average speed, warp 5.0.
Ooh, I like
She's a
this.
tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
This is the Miranda's new shuttle bay interior. Okay, that cut. There was some good eye candy there, definitely, in that cutscene. Changed. And this is what we saw in the Stormfall trailer, I believe, captains, that we covered here on the YouTube bridge. So, yeah. To see it, it looks really nice. I love the work. Again, Tumor Boy, just absolutely insane, the work you did here. Oh. Oh.
I'm going to check in and then head for the bridge. See you there.
I mean, we are only doing this once, so we might as well kind of take it all in here and roll about. I remember one of the first streams Tumor Boy was doing when he was just sort of talking to the stream and getting input back. So this is, it's almost like a collective work of himself, obviously, and the suggestions he took. So this looks really good.
Name and position?
Cadet 3 of Tri-Zero. Acting first
I have your
officer.
record right here. Welcome aboard.
Lieutenant Brickars? Thank you. Where is the captain?
Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use a turbolift in the nearby quarter. It will take you directly there.
Oh. Oof. Maybe over here? No. Main engineering? Take a peek? No? Oh. Like, look how clean all this looks. I love it. Oh, I wish I could have this interior. Oh. Where'd she go? She teleported. Wow. Okay, we're gonna just take a second and take this all in because we saw this in one of the trailers, and wow, I want this bridge. Can I has, please? Can I please has? I want. Like, this looks so good, and it's not too massive. It doesn't look like a community hall. Spacious, but it's not like what we've seen on screen. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Wow. Control here, tactical. Like, it makes sense. Everything here just makes sense, other than the stairs, but I love this view screen. Oh my gosh, I want this view screen. I just want this all. Can I has, please, sir?
Welcome to the bridge, number 1. Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation. But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors, then disable the tractor moorings.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
Very good, number one.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number one.
Thanks. Oh. Eliza, you couldn't have done that yourself?
Potter,
Girl.
take us out. 1/4 impulse. Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number one. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
To sit, right-click on the chair you wish to sit in.
Now, the one observation I did make when we were looking over the Audi Bridge pictures was these remind me of my mom, so Mommy Triz's hair salon chairs. Just saying.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course lead in, sir.
Engage.
Oof.
Captain, I'm picking up an automated distress call from the SS Break-Even. Their warp core is failing, and they require immediate assistance.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes. They are not responding to our hails, Captain.
Keep trying, Travell. Their long-range comms might be down.
Number one, let's discuss the situation.
I like that whole interaction. That felt really cool.
An unexpected situation, number one. But such things come with the job. What do you think we should do?
Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist.
Of course it was.
Indeed. We also don't know what led to this situation either. It could have been an accident, or the results of an attack. What do you advise?
Alert, power weapons, no. I'm sure better safe than sorry. Need more information before getting there. I recommend a detailed scan to see exactly.
Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution.
Better safe than sorry.
Indeed. Yellow alert. Raise shields. Number one, I'd like you to oversee the rescue effort once we arrive.
Still no response from the break-even, Captain.
Oof.
Scan them. Maybe they're unable to respond to our signal.
Captain, our shields are collapsing.
Flores, return fire. Pattern Delta Sierra 9.
Well, there go the shields. Not good. Engineering to bridge.
Go ahead, engineering.
Sir, the Borg are here. We need help.
First mission, right off the bat. There you go.
Right. Number one, I want you to go to main engineering and lead the security team efforts there. Get those Borg off my ship.
Okay, that's crazy.
Sorry for the emergency stop, number one, but there's a problem in the transporter room. The Borg are trying to take it over, most likely to prevent us from using site-to-site transports within the ship.
Hangar Bay 1 has been compromised.
Head to the armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security officers you find on the way. Once you're armed, I need you to go to the transporter room and secure it as soon as possible. We're holding our own so far, number one, but our success depends on securing the ship. Do what you can to get the Borg out of critical areas.
Sir, over here!
Oof. Oh, I love the change in... Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. The red alert on the panels there. Okay, stop sightseeing. Kind of hard though. Roll into it.
We should grab rifles to fight off the Borg!
Here? This looks so clean. All of this looks so clean. Oh, can I have that? Oh. I wish I could pick that one. Here. That's...
Status report number 1. Very well. We're reading Borg life signs in your area. Looks like you'll have to fight your way to the transporter room. Good luck.
I love that. Thank you, sir. 3 have tried 0 out. Do I have time to do this? No, there's... Stop it. Alright, where are we going? Oh. Secure... what? Oh. Okay. It's... yeah, I want to sit in a chair right now. Objective is saying here. What did I miss here?
Warning. Hull breach detected on deck 6.
Oh. Oh, hello. Oof. Take him. Do I want this? Yep. We're gonna need that. Oh, transport room. Oh, you look all busted up.
Thanks. You saved me from a fate worse than death. I'll get back to manning the transporters. That's going to be a problem. We took some hard hits in the initial salvo, and there are hull breaches in the corridor. I don't think you can make it there. We still have main power, so yes, I think I can. Get on the transporter pad and I'll beam you there.
Oof, I'm loving this so far. The Borg. First day mission, you're fighting the Borg. Ooh.
Your timing is fortuitous, sir. We are making a push to retake main engineering.
Press C to crouch. Crouching is a defensive bonus against ranged attacks.
Oh, where am I going? Here? Ooh, engineering. Yes! Okay, I do love the atmosphere. This is looking all really good. Oh my gosh, look at that warp core. Woo! So good. Where am I supposed to go?
Oh, okay. I've got an idea. I saw this in a Starfleet history sim, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. I need you to prepare the plasma coolant for emergency release. Any riskier than standing around while the Borg send over more drones? I don't think so. Hurry, I do not want to be assimilated. No, thank you.
Prepare the plasma coolant for emergency release. Yes, ma'am.
Not good. Not good. We need to go now. Quick, release the plasma coolant.
Are we doing the Geordie roll? Do it! Do it! Do it! Oh, snap.
It worked!
That was cool.
Data, you mad android genius!
Data?
Glad I was paying attention in history class that day.
Okay, that's a nostalgia nugget. Relief, thank you.
That plasma coolant really did a number on the Borg. They won't be coming back here anytime soon. That's good. That's very, very good.
Engineering.
Number 1, we've got injured up
I
here.
think that was the
Borg
first
could send a
contact
boarding
reference.
party at any time.
Was it not?
I need you back on the bridge.
Go. See to the bridge.
Okay, that was
We will
fields,
secure main
Caps.
engineering.
That was all the fields right there. Doesn't take much for Triz to feel the feels. Don't need that. Thank you. Back to the bridge here. Oh, hello.
The bridge is secure. For now. Help the others back onto their feet, number 1. We may have more unwanted guests before too long.
Oh. Okay, I really do want this bridge.
You have my gratitude.
I owe you. Both of you. Thanks.
Nice work, number 1. Looks like that phaser training paid off.
Captain, look out!
Oh! Oh, at least Flores' reaction, that was awesome. Not sure if you saw the captain's, both of her hands were covering her mouth.
Based on the amount of damage they sustained, it is logical to assume they disengaged in order to regenerate safely.
Back the ship if we can, get them in the rest of Captain Taggart. Uh-oh.
We survived, but the captain, he trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive.
Oof. I'll take command of this bridge.
Alyssa Flores is now your bridge officer. Bridge officers add ability.
Alright.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain. No response, Captain. I suggest that we move closer for a short-range scan.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q. Use W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
Oh dear. Okay, captains, we're gonna say hi to Spock quickly here. There we go.
Live long and prosper.
Okay. So let's put our power level up to... There you go. All the way up to weapons. Lock that. And then the rest to engines. Oh, wait, no. Lock, rest engines, lock. There you go.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
No life forms detected. The ship is broadcasting its distress signal via automation. I suggest that we remotely order the Break-Even's computer to cease the distress signal.
I put together a damage report, Captain, and it's not good. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but we took too much damage in main engineering. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to work.
There was a battle here recently between Starfleet and Klingon forces, and the amount of wreckage present is considerable. Despite the dangers involved, the salvage opportunities attract the crews of civilian vessels, like the Break-Even. Logic suggests that we may discover similar opportunities for salvage here. I recommend scanning the debris field. Some of the derelicts present may contain intact plasma injectors.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Ooh.
Press the space bar to fire energy weapons. An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot
Is that a Donnie prize?
These plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type
It's a
R, if I
Connie
had
with
guessed.
swept-back pylons.
3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil converter, and I'll get everything installed as soon as I can, Captain. Just remember, safety comes first. After all, we don't want to blow up the minute we hit Warp 1.
Unfortunately so, Captain. We are still unable to send a distress signal. There are several operational Starfleet comm satellites near our position. My preliminary attempts to use them to send a distress signal were not successful. A sensor scan revealed the presence of Borg technology in each satellite, and that they are the source of the jamming signal. Since time is a factor, the most expedient solution to the problem is the destruction of the assimilated satellites. Their elimination should allow us to send a distress signal to Starfleet Command.
Let's do it.
10 kilometers of an enemy to attack use your phaser ray to take its target shield.
Easy, Helm.
Nice shot. 2 more jamming satellites left.
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
Oh, that's new animation.
Captain, the Borg ship sustained damage in our encounter and is likely to be leaking plasma until they have an opportunity to regenerate. We might be able to use that plasma to find them.
Do it!
Understood. Fortunately, our sensors are sufficient to the task of following the trace plasma signature. Now enhancing the plasma trail imaging, the recolored visuals should appear on our mapping systems.
It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow.
Beam arc tutorial? For what?
Your ship
Oh.
is outfitted with phaser beam banks. These weapons have a 270-degree firing arc. This is the firing arc for the forward phaser banks. This is the firing arc for the rear phaser banks. Note that both the forward and rear phasers have an overlapping arc of fire on the sides of your ship.
I feel like that should have just popped up right before we started battle, but that's useful. This was not here when we first started, back in 2014.
Firing at enemies within the overlapping portion of your firing arcs is known as broadsiding. This allows both the forward and rear phaser banks to fire on the same target at the same time, increasing your damage output. Federation captains who prefer beam bank weapons favor the broadside technique and will often circle their target, keeping them within the broadside arc at all times.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Multiple Borg vessels
I can appreciate that. Oh, hello.
These probes do not appear to be shielded.
Looks like they were recently made from assimilated parts and aren't fully operational.
That is so satisfying, having a target blow up via torpedoes.
We should continue to follow the plasma trail.
Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the high-yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo.
I mean, really, captains, also just like what we did there before, put all your power to your weapons first and then engine second. Your shields will hold through this tutorial. Even then, when you start going to the episodes, this will definitely help you, especially if you have more energy weapons.
Captain, the Borg have adapted. These vessels possess shields.
Miranda standing up to the Borg. Yeah, sure.
Ship explosions cause damage. Put some distance between yourself and exploding ships.
So try not to fly through them.
Sir. It is from Starfleet.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance?
One of the things that we were excited for was when we heard Nog was going to be back in this tutorial, and the facial animation on him just looks so good. I'm glad they brought him here.
Move to come this far into Federation territory. Where is Captain Taggart? I see. And you're the acting captain. Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for our position. Chimera out.
So glad we got him in game, Caps.
Another Borg sphere is attacking.
Whoa! The gem hit our board. Okay, that was cool.
Oh! Looks like you're having a little Borg trouble. Let's see what we can do about that.
How cool is that?
So, the rumors are true. The Borg have returned. We've got our work cut out for us. Cadet, where's your captain?
We covered this in a video, knowing that Janeway was going to be part of this, and I was still surprised. I love it.
Assimilation isn't a fate that anyone should suffer, and I hesitate to think about what the Borg would do with a captive Starfleet captain. They must have taken him for a reason. Otherwise, they wouldn't have left without assimilating your entire crew. Agreed. We'll do everything we can to bring your captain home, Cadet.
It's Captain Janeway with the USS Ceremonial to all Starfleet. I'm under attack by Borg vessels. Sustain heavy damage. Be quiet. I repeat, we are under Borg attack in the Pollock system. Require immediate assistance.
Now I'm just gonna be nitpicking here, just for the sake of just nitpicking, because we're gonna drop our 2 ECs where we can. This should have been the new bridge view screen. Just saying.
I don't like the sound of that at all. We need to get to the Pollock system and help the Kittimer before it's too late. Indeed it does. I'll need all the help I can get with this situation.
Ooh.
Consider this a field promotion, Captain. Now then, set a course to the Pollock system, best possible speed. Voyager and Chimera will rendezvous with you there. Janeway out.
This is... I'm loving this. Now we got Zarva. Where's the power shields? Okay, before we go to the Pollock system, let's upgrade our systems here. So we got new engine, impulse engines. Yep. New phasers. We'll put that in 4. There you go. Now we go. That, so good.
We've arrived in the Pollock system, Captain. I have the Kittimer on sensors. She's taken heavy damage and is not responding to our hails. Your orders?
Get this as well. There, so that's ready.
Sensors indicate several critical systems are offline, Captain, including communications. I am reading numerous life signs on board, however.
Something's not right here. Where are the Borg ships that attacked the Kittimer? Captain, I want you to scan those nearby gas clouds while we assist the crew of the Kittimer. Make sure they're not hiding any unwanted guests.
Yes, ma'am.
Sensors are having difficulty getting clear resolution through the gaseous anomalies. We will need to move in to very close range to acquire useful information.
You can set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, speed, or balance.
Reports indicate
Never use
traces
balance,
of
captains.
gamma
Telling you right now.
radiation,
Don't use balance.
But there's something off in the readings.
Oof, that's good.
This is Janeway. We're detecting some unusual gamma radiation levels near your position. We're having trouble getting a clear scan. I don't like the look of it. Try recalibrating your multispatial sensor array. That should provide a better reading. Let me know what you find out there. That level of radiation could hide a lot of things, including the Borg.
Yes, ma'am. Where is it? Over here?
The multispatial sensor array has been recalibrated, Captain.
Picking up a transwarp signature.
Oh.
It's right on top of us. The Borg.
Gerd, it's the Berg.
The Borg are attacking us as well. Use full impulse to reach us quickly.
I still don't have mercy maneuvers. It's okay.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Ooh! Engineering Admiral Janeway, someone must have activated the EMH from the bridge.
If the bridge was attacked in the Borg attack, Captain Yim may have activated the EMH to alert us. I'm reading a few probes from the Kittimer in the system. Looks like they were conducting research here before the Borg attacked. I want you to collect data from those probes. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. We'll send teams to aid the Kittimer while you collect that data. One more thing. If you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. I know firsthand what fighting the Borg can do, even to seasoned officers.
Oof. Just my crew will get the job done. Good idea. Flores, what is our status? What's this one?
We're scared. We all studied Admiral Janeway's Borg tactics, but no one thought we'd have to use them so soon. I know we need to be ready for the day when we're alone against the Collective. The counselors are already working with the crew. Do you want them to convey a message from you?
Time, tell them we're Starfleet officers. We don't. Yes, tell them I will do everything I can to protect the ship and her crew from the Borg. I like that.
Understood. I'll tell the crew what you said and set a course for the next anomaly. If the Borg show up again, we'll be ready.
I've linked the iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer. Good. Head for probe number 2. One last probe, and we should be able to assemble all of the data.
I think they changed the graphics on these clouds, like this whole sector, I think. This whole map. It's been a while since I've done the actual last tutorial.
So we can begin our analysis.
Yeah, that's a new animation.
We have your
Never
data,
had that.
and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help the Voyager analyze the data we've accumulated in this system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
We can determine. Continue data recovery?
Borg transwarp signatures detected. All hands, battle stations.
They're firing. I need help.
That sounded so good. Sorry, Caps. I was just fanboying a little bit there. Just a little.
More Borg. I don't know if we're ready for this.
Let's just know the Miranda shields are holding. Confirm that the Miranda's OP.
Remember your training. You're Starfleet officers. You've got this.
That's like chills.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force.
We are the Borg.
Oh.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
They're leaving. Scan their trajectory. where they're going. Concentrate fire on that sphere.
Yes, ma'am. Try Cobalt device. Voyager's just like, have this.
Direct hit.
All right, here's how I see it, Captain. The Borg are using the Pollock system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Based on our analysis, their most likely target is the Vega system. There's a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it, they'll have a large population to assimilate.
Next course of actions. What's the status of this
The
Kittimer?
Kittimer is in bad shape, and they took heavy casualties as well. We're still working on triage and restoring their critical systems. Which leads me to our next course of action. I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg. Voyager and Chimera are better equipped to hold off the Borg and assist the Kittimer. We'll do what we can, but it'll be up to you to warn the Vega colonists. It's not just a matter of can, Captain. It's a matter of must. We'll buy you as much time as we can. You should have enough time to warn the colony. I've hailed Starfleet Command and requested backup, but you and I know we can't wait for them to arrive. Vega colony can't wait.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
Shields up! Red alert!
You will be harmed with the Borg. Resistance is futile.
That I love these new cutscenes.
Remotely hail your contact by clicking on the hail icon along the right side of the mission tracker.
You need to warn the Vega colony about the impending attack. We'll do what we can here to hold off the Borg and repair the Kittimer. Good luck.
Ooh, we get to upgrade. And we get evasive maneuvers.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And we got our Psi officer now.
At warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
And before we do that, let's upgrade. So we got a photon torpedo. Woo! Got a Psi console, I'll take that, and a deflector. All good? Yes. And evasive maneuvers, perfect. Will help us move around here. Wow, okay, so, that, up to that point, that just so awesome seeing Janeway in the tutorial. It just feels right. And the whole connection with the Borg thing and her being the Admiral guiding you through, yes, just so much yes. And we don't have transwarp here. Again, I remember starting this, this makes a lot more sense. Having Janeway there as opposed to the old tutorial, which was Klingons and then Borg. So this is just all Borg. We may have to play through this a couple of times just to have a little bit more fun. That was... It's really good. I think new captains trying this are going to have such a great starting experience. Simulation of anger in a sense.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain? Tyrell managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today? Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg? What about them?
The Borg.
I have lost contact with Vega colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Right. Yeah, this is a new map, I think.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
That's what alarm the colonists.
The Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
I see what they're doing with her. She's trying to be like that quirky, almost like Tilly engineer-ish character. I like it.
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Well, that...
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Over here. Lone Miranda. Granted, they're only probes, but...
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Chimera, sir.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe I can send a message to those ships.
Do it!
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Ooh, evasive maneuvers.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
Woo!
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain. Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Choose your away team for your next mission. Your choices for who will be on your away team will grow as you recruit more bridge officers.
We'll take Zarvin and Flores.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters. No, sir. I'll follow your lead. That's one of those Borg ships from orbit.
Oh, jeez.
Too late?
Wow.
Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into
It's
the
like a new
ground
map,
and the
I
atmosphere.
think.
We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Run!
Save us! The Borg are everywhere!
That run.
Thank you. I don't want to be assimilated.
What's new?
Leave the gate closed! We have to get out of here!
Starfleet's here. Oh, thank God. Please, you have to help us. Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
Over here.
Press the U key to view your status or the status of your ship and bridge officers.
We got 2. Oh, Lisa, you're getting one. And let's upgrade also Lisa there. Give her that phaser rifle.
This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices.
Oh no, we're too late.
Wow, this is definitely redone. I love this. Stop sightseeing, Triz.
Starfleet! Thank the stars!
That run. Reminds me of Noah's run, or Ray's run. He was running away in that one of those featured missions.
That was close. Thanks.
We have the civilians. There is still no sign of Chimera or Voyager, sir.
Talk to the administrator. That's you. You're not?
I apologize for Koles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements?
Another one's here.
I see. Then it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg. I know. Koles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship. No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings, but Koles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment.
Thank you. Well, ooh.
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession. Open your inventory to Vault Key I and double-click it to equip it. With a kit equipped, abilities are added to your action bar that you can perform in ground combat.
Right.
We have lowered shields for the transporters, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
go up here. That up there. And there. Oh man, now talk to her again.
The pattern enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way. I'll do that. How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
Where are they coming from?
Remember when we thought fighting a Borg sphere was the worst thing that could happen today?
Concentrate fire on the Borg. We need to keep them away from the civilians.
Oh, they come from both ways.
Another group of civilians has beamed to the ship, Captain.
Leave this here. Mines are really good for ground. And they're only usually available to just engineers, or only available to engineers.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
I'm laughing because they changed her face.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it without a fight.
All right, Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't head.
I know the drill. Just never expected any Borg here.
Oh, hello. Little late on the mines there, Triz. Good job. I'm not used to being an engineer. Uh-oh, SNR. Oh!
I knew that one. We played poker last night.
Oof, could you imagine? One night you're with your friend and then all of a sudden next day you're fighting against them. You have to kill them.
Look over there! That drone, it's Captain Taggart!
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor. We need to disable that force field.
They turned him into the Borg. I have to say that's pretty cool.
The Borg are so, what's the word? Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil.
Leave some of that there.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
Way to traumatize your Starfleet captain on their first day. Borg 101. Look how beefy his suit is. Sorry, Cap. Am I supposed to hit this? Oh.
We need to help Captain Taggart!
Okay, don't go too close to that. Just saying. Good thing I was just only knocked unconscious. Where am I going? Oh. Rescue where am I? Guessing over here? Nope. Rescue operations? Where are they? Oh. Oh, I had to go back to. We get to save him still.
Initiating emergency medical transport.
Sickbay has received Captain Taggart. They are initiating emergency medical procedures.
The ship is transporting anyone they can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time. We need to get back as soon as possible.
Okay, that was cool. I like that sequence.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over. Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
The satellites.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
You would think there'd be more Borg vessels, but...
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the Academy studying for the astrometrics final.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Sir, there are several fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Yes.
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
Look at them shields. Zarva, one of the best engineers in Starfleet.
All hands. This is Admiral Janeway. Target that cube and open fire.
Yes! That was good.
You've done well. Now let's finish this.
Yes, ma'am. Woo! That reminds me of First Contact there when all those torpedoes were hitting the cube.
Sorry about the delay. Dealing with the Borg and Pollocks took longer than I'd have liked. As you can see, Starfleet got our request for backup. More ships are on the way.
Did you imagine it was the fleet of the USS Copy Paste? That would have been awesome.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Captain. Mirandas are a lot tougher than you think. That ship helped you save a lot of lives here today. Treat her well, and she'll do a lot more for you and your crew. I want you to return to Earth space dock. Admiral Quinn will want a full report from us. Meet me in his office after you arrive.
We need to get the civilians to safety. And I don't think I can handle any more excitement.
Ooh, wow.
I'll see you back at Earth space dock, Captain. One more thing. Try not to pick any more fights with the Borg before you get there. I think you've had enough excitement for now. Janeway out.
Ooh, and we get some EC.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We got colas now. Right, so we should upgrade. So we get an engineering console. Yes. We'll take that. And then we'll just transwarp. No, we can't transwarp this whole. Oh. They're gonna make us go the long way. While we're doing that, wow, I will have to say that that was probably one of the funnest missions on top of the featured episodes we just did that we've done lately. That is going to be a great experience for new players, definitely. The whole thing with just adding Janeway, having Nog there, just making all about the Borg. How could one not want to keep playing this game? Because I do remember when I started playing Star Trek Online, it was the tutorial that got me hooked. And everything just felt Star Trek. This feels even a lot more like Star Trek. With all the, again, just the voice. Janeway just did, my gosh, Kate Mulgrew, just, you can tell when an actress is into their role, and she definitely was in 100%. Like, you can feel her just getting into character with the ray shields, red alert, battle stations. I'm all for it. We might have to do this again, or just some selfies and shelfies. Just cause like the new maps, the bridge piece, the set pieces, oh wow, just great all around work. Did they have to make us go? Okay, maybe they should have made us transwarp there. That would have been probably better. But again, all this new tutorial here is really good, and I think, like I said before, it's a great starting experience, and it really feels more Star Trek than anything. It would be nice though, and I said this before in the previous videos, if they would have given us a California class as a starting ship. Even if it was just going to be a tier 1 California class, I think it would have been a great gesture for them to just let us have it in skin, because I had mentioned this many times, even just having for the sake of a starter ship, I'd been very happy. Sadly, that was not the case. I was hoping beyond hope that we were going to get one, and unfortunately, no. Maybe next time, because it's always been about the Mirage. We've always had the Mirage. Now they've redone the skin, so new captains come into the game, they're going to just see this. The old model, oof, those were rough, but at least we have this. And the red shirt of the fleet still did good. I know it feels like we could take on the Borg, but trust me, we can. Not in this tier 1 ship. All right. After however many light years, here we are. I think they did that on purpose so that we can think about what we just went through. And yes, it was indeed. That is so cool that Janeway's there now. Okay, for the immersion, because Starfleet officers don't necessarily walk around with their weapons, we'll hide that. Oh.
Greetings. How can I assist you today? Or in the future? An encounter, you say? Something temporal in nature, I assume. That's protocol in these sorts of cases, but rarely do Starfleet officers actually follow through. I can do a quick scan for chronoton radiation. That will tell me what I need to know. I am getting some light chronoton radiation from you. You were exposed to someone from the future, it seems, but not too far. By these readings, I'd say a maximum of 18 months from the day you encountered them. That's not entirely out of the question. There's been a steady flow of new starship captains and field promotions in the wake of all the crises going on in the galaxy. Someone like yourself could definitely be an admiral in a relatively short amount of time. This looks to be a Tesseract-based receiver. Where did you get it? I see. You're not the first to receive one of these from the future. Admiral Archer had a similar device when he was captain of the First Enterprise. These are used to send back information, and in some cases, physical objects from the future. I believe that if you were to do specific tasks that benefit the future, items useful to you could be sent back in time for you to use.
Your future self has a Tesseract communication receiver. You can also open the UI by clicking on this window.
Okay, thanks. Let's roll.
Ah, there you are. It's good to see you in person. I've already filed my report with the Admiral. He's waiting for yours now. You've showed exemplary performance under duress. You saved a lot of people, including Captain Taggart. You stood tall against the Borg in combat. That's a lot to face as a cadet on a training cruise, but you handled it all very well. I've said as much in my report.
The Captain Taggart is alive.
Now, more than ever, Starfleet needs its best and brightest officers out there to defend the Federation and uphold the ideals that make it strong. Officers like you. I can't speak for the Admiral, but I believe you and your crew have a bright future ahead. Don't mention it. For now, duty calls. You have a report to give, and I'll be meeting with the Admiralty to discuss plans for the Vega situation. Take care.
Yeah, that put a smile on my face. That's so awesome to have her part of that tutorial experience. What, you want to speak to me, sir?
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet.
Cadet 3 of Trizio.
Yes, I see that here in the report filed by Admiral Janeway. She granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Taggart, his acting first officer, correct? Facing off against a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? You've had quite a day. In your own words, tell me what happened out there. That's quite the story. Don't worry. I have statements here from Admiral Janeway, Captain Nog, and Administrator Post from Vega Colony corroborating your story. All 3 of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others. And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair. Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor? Those are harder to find. It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me. Unfortunately, Vega is lost. Starfleet Command will meet with Federation President Enoch Okeg and the Federation Council to determine our next steps. For now, Starfleet vessels will patrol the outskirts of the Vega system to ensure no Borg escape. Do you have any further questions? Captain Taggart went through hell, but he's on the road to a full recovery, thanks to you. Don't dwell on the negative. The lives you saved on your ship and at Vega Colony are what matter the most here. Now it's up to you and your crew to continue to honor Starfleet as you carve out your own legacy. You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Durr's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
There we go. I think that's, yeah, that was the whole tutorial. Holy jeez. Like we said before, Caps, that is an awesome revamp. I was excited to experience it, and I'm glad we kind of left it for last. And wow, just from the set pieces, again, the amazing work the Toon Boy did, having Janeway there, Nog, the cutscenes. I love the cutscenes. I really did. And Captain's, the reason why we wanted to do this is to just share this with you. This is a pretty long one, but we'll still put it here on the YouTube bridge. So we had a little bit of a rough start. I apologize about that, Captains, but we are actually doing this on the Twitch bridge, and so that we can still be with our fellow Captains when we do this. But we wanted to share this with you. So if you haven't done it yet, and you haven't done the tutorials yet, please, Captains, just make a tune just for the sake of going through it. It was fun. I think new Captains, like I said before, will enjoy this and actually entice them to keep playing Star Trek Online. So we will leave it at that, Captains, on this note.
Permission to disembark, sir.
Granted.